they've already warned you lot off.
I'm just practising.
I don't think so. And if you've been warned off before, we'll have to take you in this time.
I haven't, honest.
Oh, look at that!
Baby Sonia.
Natalie Cassidy tells us about going from EastEnders' favourite to a chart-topping podcaster.
Yes, good luck. Now, our next guest has been on our screens for 3 decades, but now Sonia from EastEnders is making waves in a new realm.
Yeah, Natalie Cassidy has ventured into podcasting world with her new show, Life with Nat, which within weeks of launch soared to the top spot of the UK charts, by the way. I mean, considering there are now, I think, exactly 52 billion podcasts, the fact that yours...
Did you look that up?
No, I've just made it. The fact that yours got to #1, Natalie Cassidy, is sensational.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's completely ridiculous.
You must have been... Were you surprised, delighted, elated, shocked? Like...
All of those things. It's overwhelming, you know, because I've been wanting to do it for about 2 years. It's been in my head. And the idea of doing a podcast which is about community and the general public and really getting them involved, you know, as well as family and the kids and what have you. And I didn't really even think about the charts. I just thought, well, I'm going to do it and we'll see what happens. And then within a couple of days, it was at #1. It's not anymore, but it was nice to be up there.
Oh, no, it's lovely. And you're so yourself in it as well.
Yeah.
Is that a bit scary going in and being like, right, this is just me, and it's what I'm going to say and it's what I'm going to do, and from the sublime to the ridiculous?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a side to me, so
No,
I'm always just me.
Yeah.
I've never been any different, so that's not scary, sitting in a room and chatting away about all the things that I care about and laugh about.
What I find really lovely, Nat, is the things that you talk about are just such trivial, mundane things that really matter when you're talking to your mates.
Yeah.
But you're just literally having a natter.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a natter with Nat, and listening to you talk, and that just chimes. Sitting, listening to you just waffle on with your mates is so compelling.
I know, it is, and I've had so many messages from people. A lovely lady, Debs, who lost her best friend last year, and she said, you know, I find it hard now to have a friend and, you know, the best friend. And she said, now I'm listening to you, I feel like I've got my company back again. People having chemo that are listening who absolutely love it because it makes them laugh.
Yeah.
It's just so... It's so lovely and humbling that people are enjoying it. It's just great.
Because you do kind of take on every subject matter as well.
It can be anything. This is what's brilliant about it.
I mean, it could be anything to, like, not wearing enough clothes when the sun is shining, to losing your dad, or... And essentially, that's what life's about,
and
too.
That's what I want it to be, because we all go through exactly the same things, be it grief or weight issues or losing socks in the washing machine. You know, it's just general life, everyday things, and I think that's what's resonating with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were listening to the one the other day where you had the 2 lads from Wales on.
Oh, yeah. Alex and Mike.
Alex and Mike, hilarious. Just listen to them. And you were talking about your weight loss video that you were doing as well, and talking about the pressure that you were feeling when you did that. You had that gig, you had that job.
Yeah, well, it was my own fault. They offered me a load of money to lose weight and I did it at the time. But actually, looking back, it is something that I wouldn't do.
No, contractually, though, you had to do it, right? You had to keep it off.
Yeah, I mean, and I didn't keep it off. Put another 4 stone on.
But not when Vienneta's only £1.
No. I've had a lot of messages about that cat. I think, actually, they've gone up a little bit.
Have they?
Yeah, they have.
That's the magic of it. But you were saying the girls are involved, so you 2 girls, you've done an actual full podcast with them?
Yeah, they're in a little bit of one coming up. I've done an episode about mobile phones with teenagers and kids, which is huge, right? And I'm sure I'll touch base on that loads more. But
what was their take on it? Because they're of an age where they want to be able to use their phones.
Well, Joni's amazing. She's 7, nearly 8 in August, and she has built a Lego phone. And she uses her phone with Lego as if it's real.
Lovely.
And she's happy with that, so I'm very, very happy with her at the moment. And Eliza now is 14 in September. She's got her phone. She's on Snapchat a lot. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm a bit of a stickler. I'm quite strict with it.
Are you quite rigorous about that?
Yeah.
I just love how unimpressed they were as well. On your Instagram, they were so unimpressed with her being number 1.
Yeah, they just keep saying,
no
you keep going on about this podcast, Mummy, it's really boring.
Rolling their eyes.
What about your other podcast, though, off the telly, which I've been loving with Jo?
Yeah.
By the way, have you been getting all the details about the new Gavin and Stacey from her?
The gossip.
I've not seen her since that release. She's been lying to me for all this time since January.
I can't believe
I'm hoping to get a bit of dirt next Friday when I see her next.
Will you be able to release some of that dirt for us so we can all hear? I saw Larry Lamb the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying it sort of all just came out of the blue. It's just been fantastic. They're all so excited.
Oh, it's going to be amazing, isn't it, Christmas Day?
Yeah,
Can't beat it.
Now, we've also got to talk about the two aunties. And how we're all teetering on the brink of comedy gold in terms of you going to the BAFTAs.
Yes.
As Joe Lycett goes as Elizabeth I, you are going to go as his lady-in-waiting.
Absolutely. If the aunties reach 250,000 followers.
So it was a throwaway gag. I don't know if you've seen Late Night Lycett, which is just fabulous. Madness with Joe every Friday night. Natalie pops up every week. He works out where you are. Where's Natalie Cassidy?
Yep.
You check in. And Joe set his aunties the challenge of getting 100,000 followers on Instagram. They're called Late Night Aunties, I think is if you want to follow them. They've blasted through that. I think there were 179 or 180,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's got to go to the BAFTAs dressed as
Elizabeth I.
Yeah.
And then you said if they get to 250,000...
I'll go with him as his lady-in-waiting and feed him grapes, fan him.
Now, she hasn't seen the frock yet. She's doing a fitting after this, just in
after
case
this,
they make it. So you're ready to go if the aunties...
Are you going to have a separate outfit to change into?
No, I think I should be in it all night, Ben.
All night?
Yeah, all night long.
It's a long old night, the BAFTAs.
It is a long old night.
It's hot as well Sunday.
It's my birthday on Monday as well, so it's a birthday treat.
It really is a treat.
Birthday treat. So if you want to try and get Natalie into that lady-in-waiting's outfit, at Late Night Aunties is their Instagram. They're very funny. They're very worth following as well. I'm following them. They're at 181,000 so far, so it could well happen now.
Bless them. Amazing.
Oh, we've got to just quickly mention EastEnders.
Yeah,
about 30
we're up for a
years.
BAFTA
You're up
on
for a BAFTA,
Sunday.
of course.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
If they win, will you go up as a lady-in-waiting?
No, do you know, I thought that. I did talk to
what are you
the
gonna
press
do?
officer. I said, what we're going to do? I said, we'll just work it out on the night, see how outrageous the outfit is. I don't want to take it away from our award, so might let everybody else do that one.
You've got to go
We've
up.
had such an amazing year at EastEnders, you
It's
know, the
been
last
incredible.
couple of years.
Amazing. You
Chris
must pinch
Crenshaw's
yourself
been
sometimes.
amazing, our boss, and he really knows what the show's about. So we're riding high at the moment. You know,
Yeah,
it's a
and we're loving
wonderful
it.
place to be.
Amazing show to be part of.
It really
well,
is.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
No, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
Life
you
with
so
Nat is
much.
the new podcast, Off the Telly with Joe as
Yeah.
well. EastEnders
Yeah.
still going strong. And could we see you in the BAFTAs as a lady-in-waiting?
Let's see.
Right.